Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. And, Molly is here in the chat. We are on the very next night, and we are going to be going on a little bit of a circuitous route through one particular town. We're having a World of Trucks destination. I looked and saw if we could pick up that same tractor trailer, and, it was not available. I guess it reached its home. That's what we were able to determine at the end of last stream. You can see the little icon next to my head. I am in the Discord channel, and it's possible that I will be joined in voice chat. So, we will see what happens. Otherwise, we have... Whoops. We have 4 in-game hours to make a trip that should take us... Let's try and do the calculations now. 600 kilometers roughly, so let's say 40 minutes? We'll see how that maths out. We'll see if I'm able to keep track of things. This music is Flim Flam. It is from Tetris Sphere on the Nintendo 64. In fact, if I've done things correctly, it should say it right above my head. I can't read it from here, but hopefully that snipped off mini player thing right next to my name tag above me should be right. I can't read it from where I am. It's facing you guys.
Go straight on.
Though it might say something like Napturnal Mix or something. Oh no, yellow light. Wait, did you finish the movie, Ryan? You didn't finish the movie yet, did you? No, the trip advisor is an option in the options. I don't know. I thought it was on by default. But maybe it's not. Oh, hey. I forgot. We have enough... Okay, we got a red light coming up. We've got enough to, pick up another new truck and an employee, and that is a green light, so that didn't quite work out the way I intended. Let's get a new truck. We found an Ivanko dealership down here, so buy from here. Buy locally, you know. In an international partner. Okay. So, I believe once I've done this, it's all max stat garages. Nope, hold on, wait. Oh wait, the dots are different sizes. Okay, well let's fill up Italy. It should be available in ETS. I have a dot in both games, yeah. TripAdvisor. Hey, there's a Molly! How are we not gonna have a Molly in Geneva? Imitation Molly. Faux Molly. It can be pretty handy, though obviously sometimes it, is a little later, but you know, if you know how to work a GPS, it's pretty good. Oh, that made it up to speed a lot. This cargo must be lighter than I think it is.
Keep left and then turn left.
Another red light.
Turn left.
So now we have an in-game Molly. Just like we have an in-game Daniel. I don't think we have an in-game Ryan yet. Did you finish the movie, Ryan? Not that we can talk about it on stream because it's within 3 years considering it came out today. Or yesterday? What time is it? Yesterday. Yes, you have? Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Really did. Cool. Rock on. I mean, spoilers, Ryan. Jeez. Just because you and I saw it doesn't mean anybody else saw it. Oh, they actually put the city names on the road. As far as like where the destination is going to take you. $900 from driver Andreas. 900 euros, that is. Do 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 ba na 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 na. Oh, and then money from driver William J. Best sale. Okay, we're getting to that point where we're getting lots of scrolling across the bottom of the screen of people doing missions. Best sale has leveled up. What's your ETA on voice chat, Ryan? Guessing 2 minutes? Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Oh, my turn signal's on. I guess I'll take it. Hey, driver Daniel with 11,000 euros. And Daniel has leveled up. I wonder how easy it would be to, probably pretty easy to... Oh, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright, Telepass, don't fail me now.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, I was just wondering, I haven't looked into how easy it might be to modify the game so that I can put in the names and photos of people I know. You know, probably like artistic interpretations, not their actual photos, but like...
Exit now.
Whoa, that car just drove out and hit me. How did I not have the right of way? I have my turn signal on and everything.
Gosh, how does this game look so much better than ATS? Well, probably because your machine can handle a little more.
Imperator 13 of 26, so we are halfway done with visiting all the locations in Italy. And yeah, I mean, I can and have made the game look bigger, but then it starts getting like frame rate hitchy and stuff like that. Oh,
Well,
give me a second here,
I
Ryan.
am-
You talking
sorry.
your normal distance from your microphone right now?
yes.
Okay, you appear to have good volume. Just checking. I just wanted to make sure that people can hear you.
Hello, YouTube, and Twitch, and Molly.
I mean, hopefully, Molly.
Like she's... Yeah, I haven't heard her chime in a while, so
Exit
she may have popped off. Who knows?
Well, usually, I mean, sometimes she watches multiple streams at the same time. Sometimes she steps away to get a snack. Not everybody feels the urge to put up that you're going to the lurker couch for a minute if you're just going to be right back.
This game has a lot more interesting things to look at, I think, than ATS.
I mean, they started out in California where you have trees and then you have desert to the east. Like, I feel like the geography of the east coast of the United States is way more interesting, but I guess it must just be that shipping is a lot bigger on the west coast. Like, they had to have made a decision, where do they start the game?
Yeah.
And oh, I've discovered a new viewpoint. Where is it?
at the ramp.
Maybe
Oh, it's up ahead.
because I'm so focused on driving that I don't really notice all the buildings and stuff. But this game seems a lot nicer in that department.
Well, it's one of those things about Europe being an older and, in some instances, like more dense. Like the amount of time it takes you to travel across 3 states in the United States, you might travel across 7 countries in Europe.
Oh wow!
Which is kind of what I was saying before. How like on face value, the amount of content you start with in American Truck Simulator might actually seem kind of low.
Yeah.
But in truth, like California, in case you don't know, is like the 5th largest economy in the world.
Wow, I did not know that. In the world.
In the world, like if we were just doing things as like countries, it would be the 5th largest economy as a country in the world if it wasn't a state.
Wow, that is insane.
City of Taranto.
Taranto.
Possibly Toronto? It might also be called Toronto? I think Toronto, doesn't it have 2 O's, not 2 A's? I could be wrong, though.
Yes, I believe it has 2 O's.
Well, it's a nice port. I like it. Well, Molly, one of the things you missed was right after you departed, I guess. I was able to place a... Oh no, how do I make this turn? I was able to place a employee in a truck in Geneva whose name is Molly. So it's an homage.
Get ready
Nice.
to turn left.
So we will begin seeing how well Molly does as a someone who deliver. Oh, I'm about to run over this truck. That's not a crash. Look, none of my part of my truck actually physically touches this car. It's just binding box. Rude. Get out of my way.
Yeah, that's stuff like that happen in ATS, and I'm like, if you say so, game. Sure.
Okay, everybody's stuck in this intersection now, so I'm gonna move partially into the intersection. And hopefully this white car isn't gonna decide to turn.
Where does the map want you to go? This part is not clear.
I have set a way marker, so because I went over there to get the viewpoint, because I'm getting all the question marks on the map for achievements.
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
So it had me loop down around and go all the way through. So that's precisely what happened there.
Yeah.
If I were to go back to the map right now and click, it would clear up and just give me a straight shot.
At the roundabout.
But I knew where I was going, so it wasn't confusing me. But I could see why. I mean, yes, that does look confusing. You are not wrong.
Yes. There's a lot of red in that little area, and I'm like,
Well, that's why I pay attention to the little green arrows.
Yes.
All right, we are passing a recruitment agency. Cool. We need all of those for an achievement. All of them in the entire world map.
Jeez. You know, I might try and get some achievements in ATS. I should look and see what those are once I get further into it.
Oh, absolutely. Way back when I only had the base game, I 100%ed the states that came with it. Oh, that reminds me, Ryan.
Yes.
Double check the store. I think New Mexico is free, or Arizona. Wait, I think Arizona. I forget which one's which. Arizona is the closer state in the bottom, like eastern corner of the map that you should start with the game. I think it was a free DLC that came out just after the game came out. So you might have one additional state you can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have California, Nevada, and Arizona.
Okay. Well, then maybe it just got lumped in there.
At the roundabout.
Yeah.
Take the second exit.
You are going over the speed limit right now?
Now.
I am.
You do not care. That's a
I mean,
lie.
I make so much money. Rich people don't care, Ryan.
Right.
Oh, hold on. My mirror's off, though. I need to be able to see if that... Oh, I don't... Hold on. that becomes a turning lane, so I don't want it anyway. Forget you, lane. So, all right, Ryan. Since we last spoke, you have a copy of American Truck Simulator, and you are having a good time so far. Speak about your experiences. Tell the chat what you think so far. We might caravan later. It's possible.
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
convoy. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
called convoy. We might convoy.
So I don't have my settings set to shift. I'm running the simple automatic controls right now,
Right.
and I'm not as experienced with parking and unloading my trailer, unloading / unhooking. But I am having a wonderful time. This game is pretty much exactly what I was expecting, and then some. It's really grindy, but I assume it's like that at the beginning when you're only picking up 10,000 here, 8,000 there, etc.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things I would say. You were like, "Oh, I wish I could get longer trips," and I was like, "Well, I mean, do you have the longer trips skill? Because they don't, unless you can confirm to basically the companies, if you will, that you can transport over long periods of time." I just like that this part of Italy is just like basically bordered on nice hill and ocean the whole time.
It's very nice. I think I have level 2 of long trips unlocked.
Yeah, I forget. I think long trips was one of the. Well, actually, what I was doing is because I was streaming. I was asking the chat every time I leveled up what they would pick, and basically we determined that the ones you can put off the longest are the Econo for being able to have better gas mileage. Because I mean that's just especially not relevant when you're doing quick jobs, right? Because on the quick jobs, your employer pays for your gas.
Yeah.
But and what's the other one? The one right above Econo.
Is it valuable cargo?
I don't know. Valuable cargo seems to do pretty well. Oh, in American Truck, unlike Euro Truck, you can unlock the different types of dangerous materials at different times.
Oh. Yeah.
So in American Truck, you can actually pick specific dangerous materials, and obviously like every type of new type of cargo you can get, especially if you can combine dangerous materials and heavy and high value and timely and all those things together, they really start giving you multipliers on your money. And so yeah, there's a pretty good effect of like the more you're playing at the beginning, especially if you're doing the more skilled parking to get the extra experience points and you're on time and you don't damage your cargo and yada yada. Like if you do on all the things or trying to do all the things, then you will the money adds up, I guess I'll say. Money. Edward coming in with 1.3k. Thank you, Edward.
I've done pretty good at not damaging the cargo. I have done a number on my truck though, because I still haven't mastered avoiding other cars on the road and among other things. So I'm still getting dinged for like collisions and stuff.
Let me ask you, having trouble keeping the vehicle in the lane with the controller? You got the controller working, right? First of all.
Yes. Well, that might be my lack of depth perception though. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's when you pay attention to where the lines are. The reason I ask is because it was a couple of hours into American Truck Simulator after I was complaining about the dead zone on the controller. Because, first of all, you know what a dead zone is, yes? Hey, Ahmed.
It's an area where you don't get a response from the controller, right?
Right. And so when I was originally playing American Truck Simulator, I believe the dead zone was too big, and you can actually tweak that. So if you feel like you have to move the analog stick a long distance left or right to change your trajectory, and it's making it so that you basically fishtail back and forth wobble because of the way the controller is responding, you want to go and lower your dead zone. You don't want to get rid of your dead zone, because obviously dead zone is really important for being able to put your thumb on the controller and prepare to move without, actually moving. But you do want to tweak that. And then also, the actual sensitivity for turning is super, super soft by default on controller. I believe that's a slightly different setting. I believe there are two settings. And you basically have to... So, basically you ramp down the dead zone a little bit. Whatever's the one that makes it so it feels more comfortable with you. You tweak yourself. But do know that there are settings for, like, being able to, when you move the analog stick all the way, like, I'm almost never using the analog stick all the way because I have the sensitivity so high. It's kind of like turning up the sensitivity in a first-person shooter, because if you get used to it at a higher resolution than, or higher sensitivity, then you don't have to move the stick as far to do the same things, and that's the same thing is true when you're doing truck and changing lanes. So you can make it so that you have very casual, calm changes in your trajectory, as opposed to basically having to squirm in a lane.
Yeah. Have you found that the AI responds to your turn signals, like they get out of the way or slow down or speed up?
Yes.
Accordingly.
Yeah. If there's a vehicle and you're driving alongside them and you need to get over to a lane, if you turn on the turn signal, the AI, I mean, obviously some AI drivers are still dicks, but putting that aside, many of the AI drivers will either speed up to try and get past you or slow down to try and let you through so that you can get over a lane.
Yeah.
If you are stuck behind somebody in a turn and the AI is being indecisive about getting through an intersection or something like that, I have found that laying on the horn often will make them start moving.
Really? So it's a mixture of the horn and the turn signal that they respond to. Gotcha.
Right. Well, because if you're making your intentions known, then, well, it's just like in real life making your intentions known. It has been my experience that with the... That's why I have the turn signals on. Mine are on... I think they're default on the bumpers. And I think I have mine set so that if you turn far enough, they auto-turn off. So if I'm actually taking a turn, like going somewhere, then when I finish making that turn, I don't have to click the button again to turn them off.
I'm really curious how this game would play, like if it would drive more smooth with like a steering wheel.
I mean, yeah, it would.
I would be. I mean, unfortunately, it's not a cheap thing to invest in. I mean, I
no, not if you want a good steering wheel.
I know we talked about before stream. It's my next big electronic purchase is probably going to be the Series S, and I'm trying to get away with spending as little money as possible for one, and hopefully getting by.
I mean, $300 is pretty reasonable for a next-gen game console.
Oh, absolutely. But like I told you and Daniel, I'm planning on trading in my PS4 and my Xbox One.
Well, I mean, that's a bigger hit on the PlayStation 4 front because you'll stop being able to play PlayStation games. But on the Xbox side of things, it's a straight upgrade. You don't lose anything by going up this generation.
Right. Yeah. But here's my thing. I'll finish playing everything I want to on PS4, and then.
Well, Oscar with 12,000 euros. Way to go, Oscar.
Wow. Nice.
And leveled up.
Yeah, and then just, I guess, have to be okay with not being able to play any more PS4 games until I get a PS5, and hopefully I can.
And then hopefully they will play. Yes.
Yes. Hopefully, big if.
Not as big as before, but I don't know of any immediate PlayStation 4 games that don't play on the PlayStation 5, but Sony didn't really make that super clear at the start, so there is still some doubt that lingers because of it.
So I actually am learning a lot about driving by playing ATS, like things that I needed to refresh myself on, and I guess I haven't driven a vehicle in a while. When you merge on the highway, Do you know if you're supposed to signal?
Yeah, you're
is
supposed
that
to
a
signal. You're getting onto
is,
the
is that
highway.
is that an extremely dumb question? Well, good, good to
I
know.
mean, it depends on if you've driven before. If you've not driven before, then no, it's a good question to ask, and that's your answer. Yes, you're supposed to signal to get onto the highway.
Right. Even though, all right, there's no even though. It just makes sense. It's good
Well,
driving
it draws
etiquette.
people's eyes because, occasionally somebody will be driving in the right lane and not realize that the incoming additional lane doesn't, like, they may not realize it ends.
Yeah.
Am I going up a hill? I guess I am. Thought it was mostly flat.
I do remember learning that you should slow down when people are merging onto the highway so that they have plenty of.
No, 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 no. Preferably, you want everybody to maintain their same speed.
Oh,
So
okay.
if somebody's driving in the right lane and somebody's coming in on the on ramp from the right, and there's nobody in the left lane, and you're gonna like conflict, like if you keep your maintained speed and you're gonna like be there at the same time they need to get over, then you should just get over into the left lane, continue your speed as is, and allow them to merge over at proper speed. Which, admittedly, this game doesn't do like it's supposed to. Like, that's one of my biggest faults with these AI drivers is they will keep... Hold on. The not IKEA in front of me is going very slow.
Or
Ooh,
maybe they're
ooh,
just,
nice bridge.
or maybe they're just being dicks.
But in any event, yeah, so... And I have that problem in real life, because people are like, I don't know, whiny babies don't want to get over, but like seriously, if you're going the same speed as somebody who's coming onto the highway, and like you could speed up to get in front of them, you could slow down to get behind them, do whichever feels right to you. Like if you have, like, you should be letting them in. But that's if you can't get to the left. If you can get to the left, get the hell over and let them in. And if you can't, well, then that's when you got to figure out whether speeding up or slowing down is more beneficial.
Depends on the
Path
situation.
of least resistance. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's see here. We're doing World of Trucks. I don't really need fuel, but I will... Oh, I guess I do actually need fuel. Wait, maybe I grab the fuel, huh?
Oh, your guy might need a rest. Looks like I noticed your bed bar is.
Yeah, that's actually why I came here.
Oh, cool.
Wait, hold on. Is there somebody behind me? No, I thought there... Okay.
That's a very cool mechanic, and I assume that when you do the shorter deliveries, you really have to plan around when you take your rests.
Yes. Though, as a pro tip, Ryan, which I've said previously, if you do the World of Trucks, first of all, F6, but I changed all my F keys to my number pad, so mine is number 6. And you can see that my job remains has a little blue timer next to it and is in blue text.
Yeah.
Okay, what that means is that is by the World of Trucks online job stuff. And what that basically amounts to is that blue timer is actually based on real world time. So that gives you a lot more leeway because it's not actually in-game time.
Right. Cool. I'll have to try one of those events. I haven't done one in ATS yet.
Yeah, you do need to... Well, actually, you said you have your own truck finally, right?
Yeah, I finally. It's probably it's not very big. It's just the basic Volvo. What is it? It's like
It's okay. It's a
like
Volvo. I don't know trucks that well either.
It's a $10,000 or not a $10,000, like $100,000.
It's like 100,000.
Yeah, $100,000 truck.
Yeah, the cheapest trucks are like 100,000.
Yeah. So what skills should I upgrade first so I make the most money possible?
I forget what the recommendation is, but if you like driving for long periods of time, then grab the longer distance. But obviously the high value is good. If you know how to hand... Oh, no, it's raining and I'm going too fast. Okay, you... Sorry, the rain is a lot more, let's call it effective in ETS than it is in ATS. And you will slide in ETS. Villa San something? Wait, the whole place is named Villa? Huh. Okay.
Get ready.
Do you think the shifter is more useful for being able to slow down?
Yes.
Turn right.
Yes.
I have not played a single moment without manual shifting in the game. No clutch, but
Yeah.
manual shifting.
Go
Well,
straight.
I'll tell you from my experience, like slowing down, like you really slow down on automatics. Like it's almost impossible to get like a good pace going. You know.
Yeah, and having things on manual lets you kind
Then
of set your
turn
own...
left.
14 of 26 on the
Turn
achievement.
left.
Villa San Giovanni. Oh, hi Giovanni. Giovanni is a clan of vampires in War of the Apocalypse. Don't stop in the intersection, you dingus. Get out of the way.
Yeah, they should be fine.
Yeah, but they pulled forward past the stop sign like they were going to go forward. Nobody was in the intersection, and then they stopped. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Get ready to turn left.
When turning with these big old trailers, I really find I have to take
Turn
up
left.
most of the other lane just to get turned to where I'm going without.
Oh, what am I looking at here?
When possible, make a U-turn.
Got a viewpoint. Villa San Giovanni.
I might be calling it a night earlier than usual, Mud. I have a big day tomorrow. We have a big day.
I mean, we're going to be exploring a strange new world.
Yes. We have
I'm
a
going to be
big
helping
day.
you guys get achievements.
Yes. I'll stick on and watch you do like one or two more deliveries though.
Let's see here. I think it'll be easier to pull into this location and then turn around.
Oh, is this your delivery point, or are you just fixing up your truck?
No, I was just hitting the
Okay.
viewpoint that's right there on the left.
Ah, nice.
Get ready.
I see you're 2 hours from your delivery point. Okay.
So yeah, if you go around curves like that, you want to go a little bit to the left and then turn in, so that you give
Yeah.
yourself enough
Turn right.
room on the
Yeah.
back end.
I definitely find myself going into the other lane. So
I will say that it's not more difficult really to align the longer trailers of the articulated trailer, but what it is harder to do is like backing up in general turning mobility.
oh yeah.
But like going around curves is actually, because of the way the trailer is articulated,
Never
it actually kind of is turning the same. You just have to do it for longer. Alright, this ferry just goes around the corner basically.
I wish the ferry mechanic was in ATS because.
Well, I mean, America doesn't really need ferries, but it is eventually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a ferry or two in Washington, for example.
Ah, okay. Well, hopefully someday I can buy the DLC for myself.
Well, I think the big everywhere additionally map pack that includes all the additional map is like $20 when it's on sale for either game.
Oh wow. Cool.
So you can grab everything in a giant bundle.
Turn left.
I saw something that was like $78 that included all of the DLC.
Yeah, but that includes like you basically confine yourself to map editions and also the transport editions. Like there's a heavy transport and a special transport expansion which adds more types of jobs. And once you've done that, everything else is basically paint jobs and accessories and things like that. Stuff that if you're just playing for the game, you can definitely ignore.
Straight on.
Hi Tech, how you doing? Welcome to the party, pal.
How's it going?
I've got Ryan with me here on the line, and Molly should still be in the chat. Yep, there she is.
Keep
We're possibly... Oh no, that might be a red light. Nope, we're good.
turn right.
Oh, for the record, Ryan, one of the things that bothers me about ETS, which is actually being done incorrectly, in America at least, in most of the states, you are counted as running the red light if you cross over the white line after the light is red, like the white line on your side of the intersection. And ETS counts it a lot of time if it's a back axle, and I honestly don't know if that's a truck thing. I maybe should start paying attention to that if it's something based upon the axle, because it could be. But you can be partially into an intersection and still get dinged for a red light when the red light turns red behind you, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I've actually had that happen in ATS once or twice.
Go straight.
And I've what was it I was gonna say about red lights and intersections?
Well, like right here, it's kind of problematic because there's no line on the intersection.
Right, yeah. So I guess you kind of have to mentally draw the line, I guess.
Yeah, but then you also have to guess, and if you touch the line, it can count that you ran it. And Tech says, I embarrassed myself earlier today, thought it was the weekend till my GF said it wasn't. Depends on how you count it. I count the end of Friday as the beginning of the weekend. Like 5 o'clock on a Friday, that's the weekend,
Go straight.
in my opinion. Uh-oh, this bus is gonna want over. Let me go, bus. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I was here first.
I'm curious to see what convoying is like in ATS. I'll definitely do that with you.
Oh, that reminds me, Tech. I don't know if you did it last night I think you briefly showed up last night, but there is a brand new poll, so you can vote in that.
Go straight.
Exclamation point vote in the chat. Red car, you need to get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, you told me? Oh, I told you. Did you vote?
Alright.
Ryan, what'd you vote for?
I can't remember at this point. I know I want to see you play Hitman. I want to see you play the new Saints Row game. Yeah, new.
Yes, the reboot Saints Row game.
The reboots. And I think I put Stray as my, but no, that was the one I updated because you.
Because I told you that I'm playing Stray. I'm playing Stray this week.
Nice.
That is the intention.
That game is so cute.
Well, tell me nothing, because I've basically seen trailers, and the trailers were good enough for me.
Okay, great. The cat does cat things. There's some info for you.
I absolutely almost hit that bar.
What is the... I don't think ATS has anything like that right there.
It does once you get into, like, I think Idaho, because what that is, that's kind of like, well, there's a lot more toll roads in Europe, and there's also a lot more. Obviously, there's a lot more. What am I looking for here? Customs in Europe, because thus far, American Truck Simulator is literally the United States of American Truck Simulator, and so you don't have to travel any countries yet. Though I will say, I do think that they will add Mexico and Canada, especially Mexico, before they add South Carolina. That's my opinion.
You don't think they'll add South Carolina?
I think it will be years before they add South Carolina.
Why
Alright.
though?
Because it's on the East Coast.
Uh,
Okay, can I fit another truck in what I got? I can. No, I can't. I don't have enough garages. Okay, cool. So I actually need to spend this money on expanding my existing garage.
wow, you have so many trucks. Just looking at that screen, I'm like, my God.
Wait, hold on. No, I need Garage Manager because I already have the garage. I just need to upgrade the garage. Upgrade the garage for 100,000. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Oh no, it's gonna take me to a scene to look at the garage. Blah.
Dude, that's a lot of garages.
That's only like, I don't know, 10, 12?
Yeah, but you're so further along in your truck sim 2 than I am, and I just begun practically.
Not practically. You literally began yesterday when I got it for you for your birthday. Done.
Yes, I have a truck in.
Am I supposed to be moving?
The most
Hello?
basic garage. Hello.
Hello, game?
Hello. This is the game.
The game's timer's ticking by, but I can't change gears and I can't move.
Oh no. Play me,
Well, that's literally never happened before. I think it's got my truck frozen because I'm supposed to be doing something else. Hold on. The timer's ticking by, so I'm soft locked. Hold on, exit, save and exit. Hold on, something has gone wrong. This might affect stream. Progress will be saved automatically, yes. Oh wait, did I quit the game or no? I just logged out. Cool. I made the right choice with that. I thought I told it to end the game. Oh, this should be fine. Everything should be fine.
Okay.
Everyone calm down. Stop freaking out.
I am very calm.
I believe I will be on the side of the road.
I'm gonna add that ATS bundle to my wish list.
Sure thing.
Just so I can keep an eye on when it goes on sale.
Yes, now I'm in neutral in the middle of the road.
Here we go.
Neutral.
Let me get up to speed.
Montana.
Montana?
Oh, I'm looking at the updates for ATS.
Yes, Montana came out yesterday. It is on my Steam wishlist.
Nice.
It is obviously the only thing not on sale because it just came out like literally yesterday. And I don't just have like $12 to spend. And furthermore, people are not voting for me to play ATS. They're voting for me to play ETS.
Well, people should vote for ATS so we can convoy.
I mean, I'll convoy with you anyway, Ryan, as soon as you feel up to it. Like, well, we can try. Well, once again, we don't know how the game will actually run if I'm trying to stream it and coast it at the same time.
Yeah.
It might fall apart at the seams, and we just might not be able to do it. Like,
Yeah, true. But we can
Mind the
always-
lava! We did it! Where is it? Did I drive past it? It was over on the right. So yes, I already collected the other one at some point in the past, Molly. So there we go. I just got Mind the Lava, which is the achievement we were aiming for. Should be that volcano over there. I didn't pay attention to where I was driving through, so... We did it! We did the lava! Okay, that's one achievement in Italy down. Do 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 do. Have you had any massive mistakes, Ryan? Have you had to take your or get towed or have your truck go to a repair shop yet?
I had to repair my engine because it kept failing, but other than that, no. I'm gonna add the Pacific Northwest to my
Keep left.
wish list.
My recommendation is to just put like a bundle that's ready to go, and then if you think you'll ever pick it up yourself and not have somebody pick it up for you, when I picked up the different pieces of ETS2 and ATS2, there were different bundles that all had the content I was looking for. So I actually found a combination of bundles that worked out, though I don't think they had the big just expand the world map to everything that exists bundle that they have now. But you might find a slight bit of savings picking up bundles one way than picking it another. You know, as is always the case.
I'm not seeing that bundle that you're talking about that has everything.
Keep right.
Maybe it was just
Then
Eurotruck.
exit right.
Yeah.
$8,000. $8,000.
Exit right.
I'm
Euros.
seeing the Pacific Northwest and the Enchanted bundle. Which
Enchanted
actually,
bundle.
It just has like New Mexico, the heavy cargo pack, the steering creation pack, and the wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel tuning pack. Didn't. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Catania discovered. Imperator
Take the first
16 of 26.
exit now.
Exiting now. Do 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 do. All right. DAF truck dealership. Got it. And I'm gonna guess that's a recruitment agency outside of a garage.
Turn left.
Yep,
And
that
then
is a
turn
recruitment
right.
agency. Then we turn left, then we turn right.
Turn right. Fine.
So we did mine the lava, nice. Where do you need it? Hmm. I don't think I have enough room to go straight, but I might. Do 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 do.
Apparently, Molly likes her ETS bitter.
Well, to be fair, Molly is from Europe.
Yes. I know she said better. I was just I'm messing with her. Woo! I mean, honestly, it does seem more.
I mean, it's older, so it's got more content. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
All right. Get a little bit of money in. Mostly it was about picking up locations and stuff like that. We are on the way to level 36. We are not quite there yet. For anybody who is watching later on the YouTubes, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvisioned Entertainment. I have been Hunter Munn.
Ryan.
And we will will see you in the future.